second half about to start up and begin any moment.
Well, Lopez has been great. He has 12 points, and he's produced 6 points from the free throw line. That's nice work.
And, Clark, it'll definitely help their cause.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the second half. On the court for the Hornets, Kemba Walker is out there with Jeremy Lamb. Then there's Batum. Then it's Williams. And it's Hawes in at the 5. Here's Sloan. Lopez a screen. Johnson outside. The 3. Batum grabs the miss. Batum's got his 3rd rebound tonight, and Lamb kicks to Batum. And that's a foul. It's called on Wayne Ellington. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way.
And Nicholas Batum injuring his wrist last season, he was pushed in the back by Larry Sanders on a dunk and went down hard.
Nets trail by 12. And Sloan kicks to Lopez. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. And we saw that wrist bother Batum all season long. His shooting numbers down drastically. Clark, a major blow for him.
And you know what? The league might have to look at that. I mean, Sanders got a 1-game suspension, but is that really enough to discourage that kind of reckless foul? It's a thin line, but I think it's worth a further look.
Watching Brook Lopez, he all the time contributes in every category. It's amazing the number of ways he affects the game.
Deadly with the shot. Tremendous touch back to the basket, moves, facing up, makes free throws, good offensive rebounder, capable passer. He just makes things happen.
They get it back. Shot by Zeller, no good.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Lopez left side. And Young kicks to Lopez. And that one's good. Lopez has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Nets.
And talking about Lopez, he does clean the glass on the offensive end. He was 12th in offensive rebounds last year. However, he was 44th in defensive rebounds. That's one important area he definitely has to work on.
Well, that's a lot of bricks by them early in the second. Only 1 make on 5 tries so far in the second half.
Ellington kicks to Lopez. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Lopez has got 6 here in this quarter.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed. You know, getting back to Lopez, how good is it to have a guy with his offensive package also be a near top 10 shot blocker for you? That's what he was last season and several seasons before that. He's an all-star talent if he can just stay on the court and stay healthy. Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
And yes, sir, that one drops. 14 points for Lamb.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Lopez dishes to Young. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that 2-hand.
And now we're 3 minutes into the 3rd quarter of play. Walker the pass to Lamb. Outside Williams. The rebound by Brook Lopez. Lopez has got 4 rebounds in this game. And Sloan kicks to Lopez. To the left side wing. Wide open look. And he gets it to go. And now it's only a 5-point Hornets lead.
You know what? Sometimes something good can come out of a bad possession.
And the Hornets call time here. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
Yeah, and in that game, we saw a lot of sloppy play from the opposing offense. They coughed the ball up, a lot of unforced turnovers.
And that did make things relatively easy for him. You know, it's nice to get a win and not have to work too hard for it.
And the Hornets making a change here. Kid Gilchrist is checked in, and he gets it to go.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
Nets were pretty far back from relevance at times last season, as we saw. It took a late season hot streak for them, Greg, to get into the playoff picture.
Yeah, and that was a neck-and-neck race with the Pacers right till the very end. Not exactly what they had in mind at the start of the season, but they did pull through.
Charlotte leading by 7. Zeller dishes to Lamb. And it's the Hornets another 3.
That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
3 of their last 5 makes come from beyond the arc. The defense has to react quicker.
And, you know, for the Nets, they ended up being bounced out of the first round, fell to the #1 seed Hawks. They put up a good fight against Atlanta and made the series interesting, but still came up short.
Outside, Walker. And it's sent back by Lopez. Brown outside. Kicks it to Lopez. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Zeller.
And for the Nets in the postseason, they did have a good showing despite that early exit. Many people expected the Hawks to sweep, but they took them to 6 games and capped what was an interesting year for Brooklyn overall.
Jeremy Lin, he's checked in for Charlotte. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Bargnani's checked in. And Young kicks to Bargnani. Injuries have certainly taken their toll on Bargnani, culminating in disaster last season. Greg suiting up for only 29 games, the fewest ever in his career.
Yeah, I mean, he had a series of leg injuries, the hammy, the calf. Really unfortunate part about it is that he has so much talent, but yet really to develop that on the floor because of all the issues.
Tyler Hansbrough's checked in for Zeller. Bargnani hits them both.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Hansbrough against Young. Brown outside. There's the dish to Bargnani. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Brown missing.
And in thinking about Bargnani's impact, he's a guy who can generate points from every spot on the floor. 3-point range, converts at the rim. He's about 7 feet tall, 250 pounds, and shoots free throws like a guard.
And Walker kicks to Williams. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. And the Hornets making a change here. Hawes is checked in. Sergei Karasov's checked in for Brooklyn. Shane Larkin comes in for Donald Sloan. Here's Larkin, looking for his first basket still in this one. Picked by Bargnani. Pass to Brown. He tries for 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Hawes got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And talking about Bargnani last season, he was actually generating efficient numbers when he was healthy. I mean, way up in field goal percentage, 3-point percentage. I would love to see him remain healthy and have a chance to quiet the doubters.
Not too much congestion in the lane. I think he could have gotten a better shot that time, no question.
Then the pass to Walker. Beyond the arc. Hawes, no luck.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if you're the defense. You cannot allow him to get those kinds of looks.
Now here's Walker. He's got 10. This is to Hawes. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Hawes got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, just an excellent assist. Nice work from Kemba Walker.
And watching Kemba Walker play, so explosive. An undersized floor general, nasty crossover. Really a scorer's mentality maybe too much of a scorer's mentality to ever be a great assist man.
Robinson's checked in for Brooklyn. Larkin kicks to Bargnani. The kick out to Brown. Here's Robinson. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Lynn against Brown. Here's Walker. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor. Greg talking about Walker. You have to love the way he competes, his willingness, Clark, to put the team on his shoulders and carry him.
Love that competitive spirit of his. They're actually figuring out how to use him best, but he's such a dynamic offensive player. You've got to give him room to be creative at that end.
Hornets leading by 10. And Bargnani sends it back.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Here's Larkin. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Kemba Walker picks one up.
And Charlotte had a lot of momentum going into last season off that playoff appearance. But they just stumbled out of the gates last season and spent the whole year playing catch-up.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
They've consistently drilled the mid-range jumper tonight as well, which has forced the D to come out on them.
To the wing right side. Six to shoot. Hansbrough setting the pick for Walker. There's Lynn with the 3. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. And it's 8 points here for Lynn. Now for the Hornets, they seemed to get back on track last January, but they faded Clark quickly after that and were too far behind to make up room and get in the playoffs.
And, you know, they had a rash of injuries, Kevin, and that really did them in. All in all, it was a season that just didn't have any traction for them because of the injuries.
And Bargnani throws it down.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying annex to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
Walker goes in. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Larkin kicks to Bargnani. Power down with both hands.
Solid work on the back end of that play.
Yeah, finish hard with 2 hands on the stuff.
Yeah, nothing extravagant, guys, but again, no need on that one.
Walker dishes to Lynn. Feeds to Hansbrough. Passes it to Walker. There's the pick. Pass to Lynn. It's stolen by Brown. Here's Larkin. He kicks to Karasov. Wants to get it to Robinson and does.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
The Hornets have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10. That's good from Kemba Walker. Some changes for Charlotte. Williams comes in for Hansbrough, and it's Batum in for Kid Gilchrist. Then for the Nets, Joe Johnson, he's checked in for Sergei Karasov. Ellington comes in for Brown. And Donald Sloan subbed in for Shane Larkin. There's a screen by Robinson. Johnson outside. A baseline J. No good from Bargnani. Batum. The shot is off. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Hornets ahead, leading by 7. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter.